On a scale from 10 to I get pickaxed or shot down before I can even land, how lucky are you? You have 10 seconds to comment your answer or you'll turn to solid gold. Today we'll be looking at some people who, in the spirit of chapter 2, have robbed a leprechaun of its luck. You are not going to believe some of these clips, so stick around to the end for the craziest moment and subscribe and comment your Epic Games username for a chance to win free V-Bucks for our 3 million subscriber giveaway. But without further ado, number 15. Wow. We've had zip lines in Fortnite for a while now, so when most of them were removed with Chapter 2's map change, it was pretty disappointing. While zip lines are amazing for mobility, the main problem with them is just how easy it is to fall off. Sure, jumping off of a zip line will remove your fall damage until you hit the ground, but falling off of one, well, that's a mistake you don't want to make. What are the odds of this guy landing straight into a dumpster? I don't even know how this thing had a secret passage inside of it. The more you know. That is a secret location that was not on our secret list, but now I know. Number 14. There is just no way. With the mythic version of the grappler making its way into the meta this season, I think we'll be seeing a lot more interesting plays, especially as a counter to any new items. The new grappler has unlimited uses, so it'll be really intriguing to see what skilled players can do with this thing. But what happens when you're able to turn a really good play without even meaning to? Well, I'm glad you asked. This next clip shows pretty much just that, so take a look. Basically, he grapples up and sees a rocket flying at him. You would assume that he's accepted his fate by now. But no, the Fortnite gods hand him a win, and the guy who fired the rocket ends up getting eliminated instead. Number 13. What just happened? This is both luck and some of the quickest thinking I've seen in a while on Fortnite. Streamer Shangbong was playing the Catch LTM, where the only weapons are grenades, and upon landing, he found himself sharing a house with an enemy. Of course, his only item at this point was a shockwave grenade, and you can't really do much with that because they don't give fall damage. So instead, he ran into a room, luckily found some clinger grenades and stuck an enemy in the face. Although, the enemy was clever and began to accept their fate and just charged at Shangbong, hoping to take him out as well. But this guy is a quick thinker. This is both a 3,000 IQ play and yet super lucky, because if he didn't have those shockwave grenades or find those clingers in the one room he ran into, I don't think he would have made it out of this situation in one piece. What do you think? Number 12. Was this luck or plan? Mr. Fresh Asian is extremely good at Fortnite. That is just a fact. But it's clips like this next one that just prove how talented he is. In a regular match, Fresh glides to a building, but gets shot at by an enemy player. So instead of landing on the building and getting a snipe on him, he actually bunny hops off of the roof, and the rest speaks for itself. Check this out. Now, I can see this being planned, but the way the bunny hop happened and then how it all came together in the end just makes me think that this might have been just luck. What do you guys think, though? Let us know in the comments. Number 11. He recovered this, but still failed for the health loss. I don't know what this next guy was going for, but either way, luck saved his life. In that crucial final storm circle, this player kind of guesses that his enemies were camping out in a 1x1 near him. So he throws a ton of remote explosives onto the 1x1. Forgetting that he's standing right next to it, he detonates them and quickly realizes that not only are the enemies not in there at all, but he's now falling to a certain demise.
Eu vou morrer também, mas já. Vou me sentir divertido. Opa, no.
It's a bit of a fail because of the health loss, but at least he wasn't taken out of the game completely. I mean, what are the odds a jump pad would be right below? Ouch. Number 10. That feel when you're getting nade spammed. Grenade and explosive spam is probably one of the most annoying things you can get taken out by in Fortnite right now. So when Frey was surprised by a stack of grenades on his doorstep, he began running away with builds. But instead of having to survive this attack and then countering it, he noticed that it all went silent a bit too quickly.
Wait.
Turns out the grenade spammer got slapped in the face with a bit of instant karma and was taken out by his own explosives. Pretty funny stuff. Number 9, the timing. This next video is a whole roller coaster of emotions because it goes from a really intense fight. It's just one of the most awkward moments of the season so far. The best part is how this guy was on 8 health and still managed to get the elimination here. You got to be pretty lucky to do that, lads. And that is exactly what happened here. Number 8, insane. This is why we need bouncers back in the game, because this next clip just shows exactly how useful and fun they are. While playing 1v1 in playgrounds, this player is just practicing his builds when he royally messes up and begins falling towards the ground. He had to finish it off with that clean no-scope, didn't he? That is an unreal play, and you can tell he had to be really quick with the timing there to get that bouncer placed down. Number 7, the grappler. Heavy. This next clip is probably one of my favorite ways I've ever seen someone win a match of Fortnite. You have all these different clever trick shots out there where you see tryhards doing emotes and bouncing around trying to line up that perfect shot. But this one is so simple yet so satisfying. I think it's fair to say from this video that the new grappler is pretty overpowered, but it's not even that which gets them the win. It's the clean no-scope with the heavy sniper that you see afterwards. Number 6, them decoy plays. We've seen the brand new decoy grenades used for all kinds of plays, from escaping a fight to distracting an enemy. You can even just waste the grenades and get an easy 300 mats. So while the decoy grenade has a variety of uses, it's this moment which seems to be exactly what Epic designed it to do. This moment happened on the day the season launched, so it's possible that the enemy had no idea what just happened or that the decoy grenades were even a thing. No wonder they looked so dazed, unless they were a bot, but who knows. Number 5, talk about cutting it close. Having the high ground in the final circle is probably the most important tactic to a skilled player. You need that advantage so you can't be ambushed or anything like that. But what happens when you are this close to a win and suddenly you get shot out of the sky? He was inches away from the ground. I mean, look how close he was once that shot was fired. Talk about cutting it close. Number 4, this no-scope was pretty lucky. When I'm usually a sniper in Fortnite, I'll be patient and wait for the enemy to show their head so I can eventually miss the shot anyway. But when it comes down to actual good players, they can just mess around and somehow end up getting the luckiest eliminations regardless. I don't think Nate was expecting to hit this shot, but spoiler alert, he nails it. Number 3, Nick A30 wins a game with a rocket bounce off C4. A crazy new way to combine the Season 2 unvaulted weapons is when you match a C4 remote explosive with, well, a rocket launcher. But a new strategy in the meta right now is throwing down some C4 and shooting a rocket at it.
On this.
I see him. I told you, baby!
Number 2, literally 1 HP clutch moment. Get ready to get tense while watching this next lucky moment because it is just mind-blowing how close Crazy Casey cuts this clutch. Instead of running from the storm in an official Fortnite tournament and playing it safe, Casey decides that he needs some easy health, mats, and loot. So he spots another player and jumps into the storm to go and eliminate them. Because Siphon is enabled in arenas and tournaments, this bet had to pay off or else Casey would be taken out by the storm extremely quickly. So watch his health bar as this plays out. It is so close.
Oh! No way. No way. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Number 1, the power of the grappler and a bit of luck. To finish off the video, we actually have someone who was on the complete opposite side of the map to the circle, and all he had to use was the power of the mythic grappler and some luck on his side. It's a long clip, but there are some parts in here which are just insane luck. For example, throughout the 4-minute long journey across the map, he comes across meds and things like a slurp truck with just a tiny amount of health remaining every time. He is so lucky. Take a look. And if you guys haven't seen our other video, go check it out. Click the annotation on screen right now. Hit like on this video, subscribe, comment your Epic Games username for your chance at getting free V-Bucks, and keep it right here on Top 5 Gaming.